Okay, now that you're ready to start stippling, I want to kind of go over where you should start. You want to think about working on your really dark areas first, okay? And don't even go super dark right away because you can always add dots, you can't take them away. And remember, I showed you how you can use the nature's light box, your window, to make a copy of your drawing, trace over it, and that way you can have one to maybe practice on. So I did a little practice. It was always be careful. It's, a lot to do. So try practicing a little bit and get used to it before you jump in on your real deal, okay? And you can always make multiple copies. It's time consuming, but it's helpful and beneficial for you to have just that ability to, practice a little bit before you move on. Okay, so what I want to do is start right around over here. There's a lot of shadow. So I take my ultra fine Sharpie and I start looking. There's a tiniest bit of light right here, but I'm not even worried about that right now. I'm just putting a got a sprinkling of dots. I can build it as I go. Try to appear random, not in kind of too much of a line. Sometimes you might have to go in a little bit of a line if you want to get really close to an edge. And then I'm kind of creating that deep dark shadow. But overall, you don't have to have such dense dots right away. So again, there's a little bit of light there, so I'm definitely making sure I'm leaving a little more space there. And remember my favorite word, exaggeration. Exaggerate your darks, exaggerate your lights. So I have kind of an overall spattering. Is it as dark as I want it to be yet? No. So I can build more. But just be careful, because like I said, you can always add more dots, you cannot take them away. So take your time with it. And I might just leave this like that for now and come back to it, okay? I know for a fact it definitely can get darker, but I don't want to kind of make a mistake and make it too dense or just rush. So I'll leave that there for now. Over here, it's really dark right underneath the lace and then it fades. So what I'm going to do first is do an all over sprinkle. Now guys, I'm working a little faster than I want to be. Don't place your dots. Oh, my doggies deciding to play with this toy. Don't go as fast as I am. Because even then now, I think I went too dense here. I want to blame my doggy. Thanks, Gizmo. I'm going to create more density of dots on the top here. Because again, can you see how it fades? Probably shouldn't have gone so dark as I did here. I'm going to try and leave that alone now. As long as I see that kind of dark up here and a slight fade, I'm happy, though it really should have probably been a bit more of a highlight there. Now that being said there, I can definitely afford to make it darker here. Gizmo, you're so silly. So I'm creating my stipples. What I want to show you here, kind of another crease. The real trick to this is taking your time. Not having a puppy at your feet when you're trying to do it might also be helpful. But really looking, taking your time and looking at the subtle changes. So can you see that? And then it kind of just letting it fade. So I'll just do an all over. dot pattern. Again, don't make it linear. Make it look random, but not to the point where it's so random that you're not even looking, you know? It's a controlled random, if that makes sense to you. So I'm randomizing my dots, really dense right here, and then it's gonna fade and kind of looks like a triangle. Over here, same deal, and I can start doing that. So I'm gonna leave you at that. Please take your time, really look, and good luck.